G'day, Shah here once again with Four Wheels on the Road, helping you get the most out of your time away. If you're anything like me, you find one of the most relaxing things to do is just dump in the car and go for a drive. And that's what we're going to do today. What we're going to take a look at is one of my favourite little loops to do. It's around about a 3-hour loop from Brisbane. Takes in some beautiful scenery. You've got some great places to check out along the way for day use areas, just to stop and have some lunch, and some great little townships that you go through as well. So let's get Four Wheels on the road and check it out. For those of you who weren't with us last week, we're taking a look at the fantastic drive around Lake Wivenhoe. There's a ton of great things to see in the area here, and we've already seen so much, and there's so much more to see. So let's get Four Wheels on the road and check them out. Now we're headed into Esk to check out what's in the area here. One of the things I really do enjoy about this drive is that there's great little shops like this that you can stop and check out, and fantastic little cafes as well as lots of little parks that are actually in the towns themselves as well. As well as having some great little shops and cafes in towns like Esk and Fernvale, you've also got the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. It starts, as we've taken a look at on the channel previously, sort of way back around the Ipswich kind of area, and runs out through Fernvale and comes out here to Esk and then goes a really long way further up north. There's a little stopover area here in Esk as well with a couple of covered tables. So if you wanted to just stop and grab a bite to eat from a cafe or something and just sit by the creek here and have something to eat, you've got facility to do so. So that's actually pretty cool. All right, well I think we're going to head the rest of the way on our journey now and get back on the road. Let's get into it. Kilcoy is around about an hour and a half northwest of Brisbane. You may find yourself wanting to use the day use area or free overnight stay here if you are travelling northbound via the inland roads. There's a couple of nice little seating areas here at Aston Park. Got a nice little place here under the trees, and just behind me there's a covered seating area which is closer to the creek itself. It's a pretty big area of park here, and there's a couple of nice little spots here in the park with covered areas and bins here as well. So if you're just coming past on the way and wanted a nice place to stop and have some lunch or something, it's a good option for those. So while there's not really a lot on offer in terms of facilities here at Aston Park, I did have a chat with a local this morning who actually told me that initially the overnight stay, which we're going to take a look at in a little while, actually used to be situated across the road, and what they did is they built a toilet block and a shower block over there. So while it is about 1 kilometre or 2 from the overnight stay that we're going to take a look at in a minute, it's still quite handy to know that there's actually some facilities that are available here for you if you wanted to use them. It's a pretty cool little area here actually, I don't mind it. You've got a nice little bridge that goes across Kilcoy Creek here. And this bridge here is part of a path which goes across the road to Aston Park, which we've taken a look at already, and goes all the way down to the overnight area further down near the sporting fields. And it's a nice little area, you know, trees, lots of birds, pretty cool little place. There's a nice little creek that runs the length of the park here as well, and all the way down to the camping area. I think the park itself's maybe about 1 kilometre long, so pretty big park. So it's a nice little area just to come for, even if you wanted to just come past and check the place out and use it as a day use area. As you can see here, the Seib Street free camp doesn't have a lot in terms of facilities, but what it does have is a really large grassed area that's really well looked after for camping. As usual with any of the free camps around Queensland, please make sure that you look after them so that they are available for use for other people for time to come. With a position such as it has just behind town and not too far from shops and facilities, it really is a fantastic space and one that I would definitely recommend to other people. Next stage of our journey before we head southbound is heading out towards Woodford now. Fantastic little country town here and home of the Woodford Folk Festival, if you're unaware. It has a fantastic little cafe if you wanted to stop in for a bite to eat, or if you wanted to grab some lunch. There's a fantastic hotel that's here as well, and I can definitely recommend the meals there. It's a great place to eat. There's a ton of different things you can do in the area here as well. If you're interested in four-wheel driving, you can head out to the Beerburrum West four-wheel drive tracks, which are really close by to Woodford, around about 10 minutes away. Or if you're interested in finding a great little place to camp, not too far away from Woodford as well, you have the Neurum Creek Bush Retreat. There's a ton of other camping areas that are also available from here for four-wheel drives only. And there's also some fantastic little day use areas and swimming holes that are in the area as well. Alright, well it's time for us to head on southbound now from Woodford. We're going to stop in really quickly at Dayborough for a bite to eat for lunch and then make our way the rest of the way home. Once again, thanks for joining us on this journey. It's been a pleasure to show you the different sights and sounds. And if you wanted to know a little bit more about any of the places that we've touched on in this video here, leave a comment for me below and I can set you up with some links to the videos and information that we've already covered on these places. Alright, once again, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time we get four wheels on the road.